I'm sorry. You know how like when you're eating too fast, you swallow too much food and it goes down really slow? That's what just happened. Let's talk about week 2. This is like my 4th time, I think, like reiterating myself to my camera because it just won't save. And I need this to be saved so that I can watch this later. And I can look at this years from now. So, week 2, Julia in this motherfucking book got on my nerves. This week too, I made some very interesting observations. I made some interesting strides, and I've come to this place, and we're going to talk about it. Week 2 was annoying. Week 2, I was angry. Week 2, my attention was everywhere. Everywhere. And I didn't feel focused. My mind felt scattered. My morning pages went from usually every single morning before, like when I first start my pages, my first couple of sentences, I'm talking about what do I need to do? What haven't I done? What do I want to do? This week, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try something different and give more attention. How do I feel? How do I want to feel? How am I feeling? How is my body feeling? Just pay attention to how I'm feeling and observe those feelings and write them out. Has been interesting. Now, this week's assignments were minimal. That annoyed me because I was looking to make miraculous progress. She said this week that you might experience some anger and skepticism. Absolutely accurate. I don't know what the fuck this bitch was talking about this week. What the fuck are you talking about? First, we're talking about, she was warning us about people that we should beware of when we're in the process of our creative recovery. Then you talking about your grandma. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That annoyed me. But one thing that she did say that was interesting that I want to read is she was talking about your blocked friends and how friends and family may react during your recovery or may view you during your recovery and what they may unconsciously do to doubt you. And basically, she said blocked friends may find your recovery disturbing. Don't expect your blocked friends to applaud you and applaud your recovery. That's like expecting your best friends from the bar to celebrate your sobriety. Be particularly alert to any suggestion that you become selfish or different. These are red alert words for us, and they are attempts to leverage us back into our old ways for the sake of someone else's comfort, not our own. Accurate as fuck. I get selfish thrown a lot, not even just in these 2 weeks. In the last 2-3 years of my life, selfish has been the number one word that gets thrown at me, and crazy. At this point, the older I get, every single year, I give less of a fuck. I have I used to have a recycling amount of fucks to give. They're running out. So, this week, I really practiced the energy of fuck it. This week, I really had a couple of conversations with God. Last night, I had a really intimate, interesting moment with God that I'll get to in a second. But this week in particular, this whole year, I think my word of the year is going to be audacity and nerve. Because I'm realizing that it's really not talent. Especially in this city. Since I moved to New York, my life has drastically changed within 1 fucking month of being here. Everybody's talented. It's not talent that's going to put you center stage. Like she said in the book, Julia said in the book, it is audacity that brings an artist center stage. It is the nerve of you, not the talent. And this week I had some audacity to take my black ass all the way to Rock Nation. And I was like, I'm going to treat this shit like it's the motherfucking movies. I'm going to walk in there and I'm going to walk out with a fucking songwriting deal, period. So I pranced my black ass all the way to Rock Nation. I'm like, wow, this is a really nice building. This is great. I walk up. I'm like, I'm ready to do this. Take a picture. Click. Memories. Because I'm about to walk out with a motherfucking record deal. What are you talking about? Walk in. Ugh. The door is locked. I'm like, fuck. They really make the security strong on these things, but that's fine. I'm going to wait for somebody else to walk in, then I'm going to follow behind them. I'm going to run to the elevator. I'm going to hit the button. I'm going to go all the way to the 24th floor because I found out that that's where the A&Rs are. And I don't know what's going to happen from there, but I'm going to figure it out. So somebody else walks up. He walks in. He had to be somebody important. I could just tell because he just knew the code. Security guard knew him, dapped him up. Boom. I'm like, hell yeah, this is all love. I'm not going to try to dap the security guard up, but I just follow behind the guy. I'm like, great. Walking all the way to the elevator. As soon as I'm about to press the button, security guard stops me. I'm like, whoa. That's a strong arm you got there, sir. Can I help you? And he's like, can I help you? Who are you? And I was like, y'all know me. I'm the new intern on the 24th floor for the A&Rs. What's up? And he was like, oh, you're the new intern. Cool. Well, let me get you signed in. Who are you interning for? I was like, who am I interning for? Miles Harleston. Duh. Miles Harleston. Check the list. So he goes to check the list and he's like, nope, we don't have a Miles Harleston. Who are you? I was like, no, it's my first day. That's probably why it's some misunderstanding. But let me just go ahead and I'm going to show you the email. It's like right here. So I'm checking the email, going through my email that doesn't exist. And I'm just like, you know what? The connection is so bad in here. Let me just go ahead and call Miles. Matter of fact, like right now, let me just step outside for a second and call Miles. I step outside and walk my ass back to the bus stop and take my ass back to Brooklyn because this is not the fucking 90s. This is not the movies and it doesn't work like that. So I'm like, you know what? It's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a list of all the potential record labels that I would like to work for in some type of way. And I'm going to walk in and instead of lying about being an intern, I'm just going to ask them about their internship programs and ask them what information they can give me up front in person because you're going to have to tell me no to my face. You're going to have to slam the door in my face for me to stop. You're going to tell me no. I'm going to come back the next day and then you're going to tell me no again and then I'm going to come back the next day and then you're going to tell me no again and I'm going to keep coming back until security literally says do not let Jayla in by my first name. Don't give a fuck. So you had the audacity to walk in there, didn't work out, you tried to lie, it didn't work, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. I am in New York City. All the headquarters, all the bad bitches are here. When it comes to like corporations and music and industry and stuff, all the bad bitches are here. You're in this city. Take your ass to them and ask questions. What information can you possibly give me on how I can work as a songwriter in this studio? So I'm going to these studios, I'm going to these different record labels, and I'm going to keep asking questions, whatever. And then, actually, I'll get to that in a second. So that's kind of my first practice of audacity because I realized I was like, bro, it's time to just get it. I don't know what I'm doing. And I was talking to myself and God about this. I was like, I feel like for the first time, I'm really walking out on faith. I feel completely blind. I feel out of control. It's like the more I'm here, the less control I feel like I have. I don't know what exactly I'm doing. I just know where I'm trying to go. And I feel like I'm blindfolded and God is like holding my hand, dragging me to somewhere and I don't know where I'm going. And eventually he's going to say, take off your blindfold and I'm going to see where the fuck I am. But that makes me nervous because I'm starting to feel like, again, I'm losing control. I don't know where I'm going to end up next week or the month after or in the next 6 months or whatever. At least when you're working at a corporate job like I was working in Florida, I knew where I was going to end up in the next 6 months. I know where a promotion can take me. I know what this is. I know what that is. But I feel like I'm in such unknown territory. It's both invigorating, but it's also can be scary and discouraging at the same time. Let's backtrack though. I had an interesting encounter with God last night. Last night, I was so angry. I was trying to document and talk out how I was feeling, just like how I'm doing right now. I couldn't get it out. I was like, why am I so angry? What am I so frustrated about? Who am I mad at? And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to write an email. I'm going to type an email to God. And I'm going to tell him exactly how I feel. Dear God, fuck you. I'm so angry at you. Like, why the fuck did you bring me here? What the fuck am I doing? Why did you make me, why am I doing this right now? Because I feel like ever since I was younger, I've always had like this feeling, like deep in my gut. And I don't know what it is or what this voice is, but I've always just followed that voice. No matter what anybody else thought about me, no matter what anybody else told me, I'm the type of person where I could be walking past a Dunkin' Donuts and just something in me will say, go to the Dunkin' Donuts. And I'll go to the Dunkin' Donuts. And I don't know why I just went in the Dunkin' Donuts. Sometimes it'll be miraculous and I'll meet somebody and it'll spark a conversation or spark a connection or, this, that, and the third. Sometimes I'll just see something on the floor, a note or something. And then sometimes nothing happens, but regardless, my point is that I've always been like that. You've always been like that, where you follow it. Because I believe that voice and that feeling is my spirit. I believe that's God. And I've been following that for years. Now I'm here and I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck you brought me here for. What am I doing? Because I just feel really frustrated. I feel really frustrated. And I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Like I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing whatever you're telling me to do, and I don't know what your plan is. Like, I just don't know what the fuck. Like, if life was a movie, if this whole thing was a movie, I feel like I'm improvising right now, and I don't know what the point is. What's the climax? What is, because the suspense is not fun. Just, I want God to let me in on the plan. Just tell me what's going on, and whatever. But right now, walking out on this faith, I am questioning God. I typed him a long email, and I'm serious. I literally sent God@gmail.com. These are my concerns. This is what I need to hear from you. I need a response. Thank you for your time and convenience. Sent the email. I'm listening to this lady, her album, and within maybe 30 minutes later, I'm bawling my eyes out. I mean, I'm crying, typing this email, dramatic as hell, just pissed off. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What were you thinking, God, to bring me out here? What's the purpose? What am I doing? Right? And then I'm listening to this lady, and as I'm listening to her music, she has this sample of this pastor in this sermon. And everything that he's saying is right on the dot to how I'm feeling, what I typed in my email, and what questions I was asking. He basically gave me the answer to it. It was almost as if God literally responded as soon as I sent my email. And I was thinking to myself, it's always like that. It's always when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's always when you have just reached that point. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm going to give up. I'm just mad. I'm just mad, bro. It's so much passion in me and so much anger in me. I'm just so angry because I'm just what's up? I'm ready to get it. Let's fucking go. And so I came up with a couple of things because I was writing things out. I was writing out what my intentions are. I was writing out what my purpose has always been. What have I always done? I was just writing out how I feel, giving attention to my feelings and my prayers and my desires, etc. and stuff. And actually, I don't even think I really want to go there. I know what I mean, but only because actually, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. Bitches for me. But anyway, I made some decisions because I was you're in this city. I've been in New York for 1 month, and my life has drastically changed in 1 month. And my word of the year has been audacity. That is my word. It's not about talent, because I realize everybody has a talent. Everybody has potential. Everybody has some type of creative ability. Praise God. That's you. What puts an artist center stage, even Julia said in the book, what puts an artist center stage is not talent, it is audacity. And lately, I feel like I've tapped into this level of audacity. And like I said, my fucks are running out. And I have nothing to lose. Literally, I have nothing to lose. And I think it's so interesting that I'm in that position, because now that I'm in that position where I don't have anything to lose and I'm out here, I don't know everybody's a stranger to me. In this city, everybody's a stranger to me. Y'all don't even know me. So I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I can't possibly embarrass myself in front of strangers who don't know me, because I'm not ashamed of anything that I'm doing. So y'all don't know me. So now I'm in this position where I'm you know what? Y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know how crazy I am. Y'all might not ever even see me again. So fuck it. Fuck everything. I'm about to just start moving as if I'm gonna die tomorrow. I'm just going to have the audacity and just whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. So I was like, I made a list of all the different places that I want to go to and all the different like things that I want to do, because I was like, I had this rule where I was like, I'm never gonna perform for free. I'm not performing for free anymore. Fuck that shit. I need to practice. I need to go to these open mics because I need practice. So I was like, I found a couple of open mics that I want to go to, that I want to use just to practice my performance, because I want to test the crowds. Every time I go out, I make sure I connect with the DJ. I sent a couple of DJs my music so they could give them some spins, so that I could see how the crowd reacts to my music, see what they're fucking with, what environments is my music receptive, what environments isn't my music receptive. When I go to these studios, what type of songwriters are there? What do they have that put them in that position? You know what I'm saying? Just like really observing things and trying things and not giving, I guess, a fuck about the repercussions. I don't give a fuck how crazy I look when I walk inside of these record labels and I'm asking them these questions and I'm sneaking in, I'm doing all this stuff, because you don't fucking know me, and bitch, you might not see me ever again. So who gives a fuck? You gonna have to slam the door in my face. Y'all are gonna have to tell me no to my face. I'm not calling, I'm not sending emails, I'm not doing none of that. Y'all are going to have to tell me to my face that I'm fucking crazy, and it's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to tell me that over and over and over. I don't care at this point. And so I'm reaching this point in my life, in this period, where the only thing that I really feel like I have is my talent, my skill, and my audacity. And that is going to be the thing that I'm going to let guide me through this. God, audacity, and my talent is all I have. And I think that's really all I need to plummet me to where it is that I want to go. I'm sick of working for people. I don't give a fuck about being fired, because I ain't had no business there anyway. Fuck them. Fuck these jobs. The only thing that I really want to do is apply my talent. So I have to figure out how I'm going to get in these spaces and how the fuck I'm going to finesse my way to where I want to go. And that's just that. In the meantime, yes, I'm going to be practicing my ass off because I want my performances to be A1. And it's time for me to get back out there. On the other hand, working on my mixtape, that's going to be great too. And at first I was like super embarrassed, because I was like, damn, I wanted the broom closet to be done by this and that. And damn, I wanted this and then, and I don't want to. But I was like, no, I need to include my audience in on this process. I need to feel like I'm less alone. I need that motivation. I need that fucking support right now. Because like I said, the only thing that I have is God, my talent, and my audacity. So I don't give a fuck how I look to any bitch. I don't give a fuck how crazy. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, because at the end of the day, I know what I'm going for. I know what I want, and that's that. So Jayla, right now, you're in a place where you don't give a fuck. You're aggravated, you're angry, you don't know where God is taking you, but you're going anyway. And it's like, if we were in a car, I would just be looking at God while he's driving, and I would just be like, okay, are we almost there? Are you going to tell me where we're going? Okay, you're not going to tell me where we're going? Okay, fine. And God is like turning up the music, ignoring me, like not telling me like where we're going. He's just like, just know we're going. And that's fine. Maybe that'll be enough for me next week. But as where I am right now, I am aggravated and I am frustrated, and that's just what it is. But week 3 is interesting because it's all about anger. So I'm excited to be working with Julia, because we're going to be talking about anger this week and how we can channel that and use that for different things. So I will be back with more details and to let you know, Jayla, what happened in week 3 and where we got to. But right now, week 2 was all over the place. It was a fucking mess, but you have reached this point, and I'm glad that I cried last night. I'm glad that I got to that place with God, because I feel myself getting sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I'm about to turn up. And so whatever is happening, whatever type of breakdown and build up that's about to happen, I'm here for it. It's not comfortable, but I am here for it. And at the end of the day, I would rather be here than anywhere else. So praise God, thank God, and